Secret stream. Don't tell anybody. Snitches get stitches and shit. You know how it goes. What was I? Oh boy. Oh, I got the bad brains. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Hang on. Hang dong. 100 line. Retsnom. It's another morning. It's day 58, and if you can believe it, it's yet again... I don't know what day of the week it is. We had a defensive battle yesterday, so things should be quiet for a while. That doesn't mean I can just goof off, though. First, I'll check on Darumi, and... Who's that? Could it be Darumi? I opened the door to greet my morning visitor. Oh, Hiriko, what's up? Did you need something? I need you to come with me. It's urgent. I didn't ask questions. The look on her face said it all. Whatever had happened, I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna like it. Hiriko gathered everyone together and brought them to the garage. This isn't the garage. Is it the garage? I guess it could be. What is it? The garage door looked like it had been blown in by a hurricane. It showed signs of being subjected to a series of vicious attacks. Just a kicked-in door? Kind of an anti-climax, don't you think? Darumi, should you be out of bed already? No sweat. I'm fine now. I may have been out for the battle, but I can at least move around now. Gotta say, though, waking up to this level of destruction is just a little bit lame. I was expecting to find, like, 10 massacred corpses all on a big pile or something. You're back to your regular creepy self, huh? Right. So far as everyone knows, this is the normal Darumi. Gotta say, I'm surprised whoever it was did this without me noticing. The place was fine last time I checked, and then this morning, well, this. You're sure somebody did this? It's not just a structural accident or something?
Oh.
These marks look like they were made by repeated hits with a blunt instrument. I was first on the scene. I usually come by here to do some machine work before breakfast. It wasn't like this yesterday morning, but then we had the battle and I just crashed afterwards. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this happened sometime between the end of the battle and the start of the day today. In other words, it could have been any one of us. Is it just the door that's been damaged? Are the machines inside okay? I took a quick look, but they all seem to be fine. Alright, EITO. Fess up! Excuse me, do you not mind yelling? The smell of your breath is bad enough without adding your voice to the mix. Don't play dumb with me. You did this, didn't you? Me? What grounds could you possibly have for suspecting me? How about everything you've ever said and done? You got let out yesterday and now this happens? It's gotta be you. That face, that voice, that smell. It's almost more than I can take. Oh, that does it. You are so taking a pounding. Both of you calmed down. Well, that's right. We need to assess the damage and carry out any repairs before we start throwing blame around. Come on. It'll go a lot faster if you all pitch in. Why would anyone do this, though? Destroying everything would be one thing, but why just mess it up a little? Who cares about that? We already know EITO's the one that did it. I mean, it's so obvious. No, we can't name the culprit until we have a clear idea of their motive and what they were trying to achieve. That's right, Mr. Fishface. I'd appreciate it if you'd refrain from shooting down my dear sister's ideas when she's trying to make important deductions. Who are you calling Fishface, you dumbass? We need to clean this place up before we discuss things more. I suppose I can help with that. Wait, what if the culprit only messed things up so they could sneak in with the cleaning party? If there's a chance that was their plan, we shouldn't allow any potential suspects inside. Isn't everyone a suspect, though? None of us have airtight alibis. What, you really think one of us did this? I'm just saying it's possible. Let's take a moment to review what we know. So far, we have two potential motives the culprit may have had for doing this. First is that they wanted to damage the garage, or something inside of it. The second is that the damage itself is just a misdirect, and they wanted us to sneak in and do something else while we were cleaning up. Either way, allowing the culprit to help at this point would be too risky. So, what are we gonna do? Pick someone with Russian roulette? Why couldn't you just suggest a regular roulette? We don't need the Russian part. Damn. Hey, yo, fuck Gaku. Wait, why am I like... Oh god, I'm doing that thing where I'm like non-committal again. Fuck Gaku with my whole fucking pussy. I don't know... Oh boy. It's simple. We just need to leave the cleaning to the one person who would have no reason to do this. You be... That would be you, Tsubasa. But me? You use the garage all the time. I find it hard to believe you'd want to break everything in there. And if you were up to something, you could have just walked in like normal without arousing any suspicions. I guess that's fair. And I was gonna volunteer so I could check on the machines anyway. This is a lot for me to handle on my own. Can I get someone else to help? Well, in that case, why don't you take Sumino? Why me? Yeah, why him? Takumi could be the one behind this for all we know. He's got a history of lying and keeping secrets from us, too. And he's worked hard to regain your trust since then. Why would he throw all that away now? I trust Takumi. I don't think he's the culprit. I'm okay with him helping, too. He is our team leader, after all. Yeah, get fucked on, Gaku. You can take it from here, leader. You guys. Yeah, this is no problem for Takumi. He'll have the garage looking good as new in no time. You too, Darumi? Unlike me, you're somebody everybody trusts, Takumi. I feel totally at ease leaving this job to you. Coming from you, that doesn't exactly mean a lot. We'll leave things to you two, then. The rest of us will go back to preparing for our next battle. With that, the others stepped through the battered broken door, leaving me, Tsubasa, and Sirei alone in the garage. They just can't wait to push any old odd job onto me. Yeah, sorry, Takumi. I really do appreciate you staying to help, though. Yeah, sure. I'll do what I can, but it still looks like a lot of work for just the two of us. And to tell you the truth, Sumino, my money's on Aotsuki being the one behind this incident. Yeah, that makes sense. He's easily the most suspicious. But I still can't figure out why he'd smash the place up like this. What was the point of it? Nothing's been seriously damaged, so it doesn't look much like sabotage. Anyway, I'll be keeping an extra close eye on him. You be careful too. Right, in a way, he's my responsibility now. I won't let my decision to let him out come back to bite us. Sounds good. Well, good luck with the cleaning. Bye, Sirei. Even Sirei ran away from this job. I guess we should get started. Maybe we'll be able to finish by the end of the day. As we began work on repairing the garage door, I had an unpleasant jittery feeling in my chest. It was like I could sense some kind of vast, unknowable threat lurking in our future, but had no idea how to deal with it. I tried to put my worries to one side and focused on getting the garage back in working order. The work continued all the way through that day, and the rest of the next one too. Day 59. 60. Interesting. We're finally done. I can't believe it took us 2 whole days, or maybe I should be grateful it was just 2 days. I know what you mean. Nothing was damaged as bad as the door, but it would have taken me a lot longer on my own. So thanks for the help, Takumi. You're welcome. Of course, we could have done it faster if the others all helped too. So did anything important get broken in the end, or did you find something weird hidden somewhere? No, nothing. It all seems so random and pointless. Nothing's happened since then, so maybe the culprit already got what they wanted? Or is it the other way around? Like, they gave up on the garage and are trying to gonna try something else instead. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't see how messing up the garage a little could possibly achieve anything. Does that mean the culprit will strike again? And if they do, will it just be more random destruction? Sirei said he thinks it was EITO, but I don't see why he'd want to do something like this. I don't get it either. I'm tired though. Want to take the rest of the day off? Yeah, I think we've earned a little break. Tsubasa left, but my work for the day wasn't done just yet. It had been a while since I last spoke to Darumi, and I decided to drop by her room and see how she was doing. Hey bud, still dying? Hello Darumi, I brought you some food. Thanks Takumi, you're a lifesaver. Darumi was still in bed with the covers pulled up over her head. Not getting up? Are you feeling okay? I'm fine, totally fine. I just wanted to remember what it's like to pretend to be sick so you can skip school. Now, how about the truth? I'm really, really tired. I don't even have the energy to get out of bed. Alright, then don't. Just rest. We don't want to risk making things worse. I'll leave your food here. Do you want anything to help you pass the time? I can probably get you some manga or something from the Gift-O-Matic. You like killing game stories, right? I've got other interests too. I'm also into cutesy heartwarming stuff, but admitting that would spoil my image. Trust me, your image will be just fine, and you promised to drop the act when you're around me, remember? I can go find you some cutesy stuff if you want. I think I saw some animal-themed manga in the library. Would that be any good? Animals, huh? Is that a no? It's not that I don't like them, but they tend to bring up bad memories. Like how my dad made me live at a doghouse, or how my mom used to feed me cat food. Okay, hard pass on anything animal-related then. Times like this, I just need a nice, simple action series. Heroes overcoming hardship to get stronger and beat up the villains. Something like that would be great. Sure, I think I can handle that. And let me know if you need anything else. Thanks. You're so nice, Takumi. I'll be right back. Don't worry about staying awake for me. Darumi stayed under the covers the whole rest of the day, with me dropping in now and again to bring her anything she asks for. Day 61. The next morning, I went to Darumi's room again, ready to take care of her some more. Yeah, thanks again, Takumi. It's no trouble. Are you sure you're okay to be back on your feet today? Yeah, I'm feeling better than yesterday, at least. Also, there was something I wanted to show you. Oh, what is it? Well, take a look at this! She rolled up her sleeve to reveal what was underneath. Oh.
Your arm.
Huh. Darumi's arm had undergone another transformation. It barely even looked human anymore. It almost looked like...
Looks like some kind of monster, huh? I guess I'm getting a little closer to Retsnom's true form. We'll be so screwed if anyone sees this. I might not be able to go outside for a while. Not to mention, the pain is so bad, I can barely get out of bed most days. Don't look at me like that. I'm dealing with it. Plus, now that my arm's changed again, I can do more than before. That's the feeling I get anyway. I might be able to make a ruby tear with just a little more effort. Taking part in battles is probably off the table for a while, though.
Don't worry about that. I'm doing my best to take up the slack, and we've got EITO fighting for us now.
Oh, cool. That's good. I'll just keep doing my thing back here then. Hey, can I ask you to cheer me up? Real talk? This hurts so bad. It's all I can do to stop myself crying every waking moment. But when I think about how it's for you and the others too, I know that it's worth it. I sure could use a little pep talk to help me get through it, though.
I won't say anything like, hang in there or tough it out. I really have no idea what you're going through after all, but I believe in you. I know that you can get through this. I know that because that's the kind of person you are, Darumi.
Yeah, I can do it, huh? That's the first time anyone said something like that to me. Now I really gotta see this through. I'll try hard to endure the pain until it's over. Okay, I'm gonna rest up a little, and I'll see what this arm can do. That might give me some clues about the ruby tear. You'll figure it out for sure. I know you can do this, Darumi.
Right.
I decided to give Darumi some space and went back to my own room for a while. In a way, I guess this is progress at least. I should have been the one Retsnom fused with, but it's not like I can change anything by dwelling on that. Darumi said she'd do her best to get through it. All I can do is be there for her when she needs me. She can do this. She can bring everyone back. I have to believe in her. The more immediate problem is whether we can make it through our remaining battles without her. We'll work something out. Darumi's already doing her part, now I have to do mine. Day 62. 62th. The 62th day of the... of 100 December. Today's day 62, huh? I don't know when the next attack will be, but we can never start preparing for it too early. Now that I think about it, though, there's no commanders left except Veshna's herself. And her power's off the charts. At our current level, we don't stand a chance. But then my thoughts were interrupted. Bang bong. The door? I wondered who would want to talk to me this early. I opened the door to see who my visitor was. Hey, Shoma. I'm sorry for spoiling your morning by inflicting my unsightly presence on you. Hey, Shoma, what's up? Well, do we kind of have a problem on our hands? A problem? Sorry to bother you when you're so busy, but can you come to the cafeteria, like, right now? I don't really get it, but this sounds important. Okay, let's go. At times like this, I'd learned it was better to just see what was happening for myself than to stop and ask questions. I hurried over to the cafeteria with Shoma. Just who the heck do you think you are, huh? The first thing that greeted me when I got to the cafeteria was Takamaru's voice, raised in anger. What? Where do you get off saying dumb shit like that? Come on, Takamaru. Are you sure I'm the one who's acting stupid? Guys, it's too early for this. What's going on here? Takumi, oh thank goodness you're here. What's all this about, Nozomi? Why are they fighting? It's my fault, really. I offered EITO some curry and... Don't talk crazy, Nozomi. It ain't your fault. He's the one who said, I can't eat disgusting slop like that. She asked me a question and I gave her an honest answer. What's wrong with that? She was making a kind gesture, asshole. Ain't you ever heard of an olive branch before? And why exactly should I care? You loathsome creatures are free to guzzle down whatever kind of putrid dish trash you want. But that doesn't mean I have to eat it too. You little... This is exactly why none of us are ever gonna trust you. You say that like it's a bad thing. Regardless of how you feel about me, you still need me. That's why you let me out in the first place. Please, you two, calm down. I'm sorry I even brought it up. Can't we just let it go? I think I'll be more comfortable eating in my cage from now on. Alright, don't you walk away from me. I guess we should have expected this. I'm sorry. I had no help at all during a crisis. I couldn't even do a decent job of fading into the background. Hey! God damn it! That guy pisses me off so bad. I don't care what anyone says, he's gotta be the one that smashed up the garage. You're probably right, but we don't know that for sure yet. I know he's helping us make up our numbers and all, but I still don't like it. Everyone watch your backs, okay? Ain't no way a guy like that'll ever change. Yeah, I agree with you there. Sorry, Takumi. I only wanted to lighten the mood, but it backfired on me. It's not your fault, Nozomi. I'm grateful to you just for trying. But I think we're better off keeping our distance from EITO for the moment. Right. I'll be careful. The rest of us left Takamaru still quietly seething and went back to our rooms. Every time I turn around, there's a new problem to deal with. This is no time to stand around feeling sorry for myself, though. Darumi's figuring things out on her own, and hopefully EITO won't try anything so long as we're keeping an eye on him. In that case, best thing I can do is stay active and prepare myself for the next battle. Free time, whoops. Free time, Shoma. Hiruko. I actually want to go... No, I want to go, the garage. Oh, I guess this is the garage. Oh. I need 100 more thinguses. Judge Man Maximum. Is Ava around? Oh my god, she is. that's all I got for you. Let's go to the place I want to go on an adventure. Simple exploration. Okay. Bing bong, bing bong. Today's finally over. Retsnom, EITO, Veshnus, the problems just keep piling up. It looks like we've managed to maintain the peace around here for now, but things are still tense. I need to come up with a solution for all this. Everyone's counting on me. Day 63. Okay, first things first, I'll go check on Darumi. Then I'll... Ah, shit! The alarm?
Intruder alert, defense mode.
Yeah. An enemy attack? Already? Better get to the war room. Alright, everyone, get fired up. It's defensive battle time. Well, obviously, why else would we be here? But aren't the commanders gone now? You said there were only 12 of them, didn't you, Takumi? Yeah, the only one left should be Veshnus herself. And you're sure about that? Come on, man, we're trusting you here. If there's no commander, do we even need to let EITO out for this one? Let's not make our arrangement too one-sided. Do you think I'll keep helping you if you treat me like that? Come on, you guys. Can't you at least pretend to get along until the battle's over? By the way, has anyone seen Amamiya today? She's still sick. I don't think she'll be joining us. This has been going on for a while, huh? Maybe I should go check on her. Darumi basically only talks to Takumi now. Well, I tried to call on her a while back and she shut the door in my face. In your case, she probably sensed your impure intentions and took appropriate action. Who are you calling impure? Well, if she's not getting any better, I might have to kill her and bring her back with the Revive-O-Matic. Humanity's future is at stake here, after all. Hey! I know, but there's limits to what I'm willing to do on my own, to my own people. Besides, what Darumi has wrong with her isn't something the Revive-O-Matic can fix. She's been like this for a while, though. It's not just a simple cold, is it? Takumi, you're the one who's been taking care of her all this time. Do you know what's wrong with her? All this time is exaggerating. So far as I know, it's just a general ill health kind of thing. Maybe she'll be more comfortable talking to another girl. Should I take over after this? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh man, they're all giving me those looks again. What now? Should I just bite the bullet and come clean? No, I can't do that. The team's suspicions are at an all-time high. Letting them know Darumi has some kind of monster inside of her right now would not end well. I've got no idea how Surya would react either. If he gets it into his head, he's more than capable of locking her up or doing terrible things to her. How much longer are we going to spend discussing someone who isn't even here? Don't we have more important things to do? That's right. We have to focus on the battle. You can't let the invaders win. I can't believe I'm thinking this, but thank you, EITO. Well, let's get started then. The sooner we get this done, the better. I am ready. I will kill lots of invaders for you. Well, glad to hear someone has the right attitude. Okay then, defensive battle, initiate. Stab me in my titty. Channel all the blood outside of me. Wear it like clothes, like it's kill to kill. And then my heart turns into a hollow titty with a blue flame. Oof, owie, my head hurt.
guess we've got a hopeless weakling like me on our side.
Dude, you're so real and true, Shoma.
Better knowing there's no commander, though.
That doesn't mean we can take it easy. Veshness might pop up again any minute now.
Let her come. We'll figure something out. No guts, no glory.
You think guts are enough to win? I knew you were a hothead, but I didn't know you were a simpleton as well.
Say that again, Four Eyes.
Help me! No! What are those voices? They seem to be coming from the invaders. Pretty unnerving, isn't it?
I don't want to fight. Not like this. But these are battle pets Veshness created, right? Aren't they supposed to be just mindless animals? Mommy! Where's my daughter?
Don't worry about it. Shut them out and focus on protecting the academy.
I don't want to fight. Not like this. Not like this.
Skip the battle. Neck.
We won, but those voices really were unsettling, weren't they?
They sounded so sad. So scared. Was it really just a trick to confuse us?
Of course it was. Nothing but a pathetic last-ditch attempt to undermine your morale. Oldest trick in the book. Just ignore it. And look sharp. There's more of them on the way.
No! Not like this.
Ugh! Can't these things just shut up already?
Don't let them get to you. That's exactly what they want.
We just have to destroy the source of the noise. Leave that to me.
You win. Always wanted to win, and now I have.
Is that all of them?
Phew! What a relief Veshness didn't turn up.
Not this time, but we'll have to face her eventually. Let's hope we'll be strong enough when we do.
Might be hard if our newest fighter decides to stab us in the back.
Excuse me? Were you not watching how hard I fought for your side just now?
Cut it out, guys. I don't have the energy to mediate between you. Let's just head back and rest up.
Quit your shit. Fighting invaders without a commander leading them had been surprisingly easy. Not only that, but the battle had deflected suspicion away from me and Darumi, for now. This was only a brief reprieve. If I didn't do something soon, the truth would come out. Yeah, something. The only question was what? Day 64. You know, it's kind of like day 69 if you, like, squint and tilt your head a little. It was the day after a battle. Usually that meant we'd get to relax for a little while. But it looked like fate had other plans. What the? The Retsnom-Matic's been destroyed? It seems we have another incident on our hands. Somebody smashed something up again! Even with my clairvoyance, I didn't see this coming. When I got here this morning, it was already like this. It's more or less the same pattern as last time. Quite the pickle we find ourselves in here. I still have to wonder who's doing this and why. Come on, it's gotta be EITO. About time he faced facts and stopped letting him run free. Next time, it could be the Revive-O-Matic that gets smashed up. Considering the machine gun we've got trained on it, I think that fixture's still pretty safe. Where is EITO? Should he be here? I haven't seen Eva today either. And Mr. Outsuki's in the courtyard with Eva keeping an eye on him. Both are in their cages, naturally. Well, we can't exactly call an engineer in, so you guys will have to fix the machine yourselves. Start by assessing the damage just like last time. Yeah, I guess that's really all we can do. What rotten luck. EITO's been nothing but trouble since we let him back on the team. Takumi, can I talk to you in private before we join the others? Sure. While the rest of the team started laying the groundwork for repairing the Retsnom-Matic, Yuriko and I stepped out into the hallway. So, what's so urgent that you had to talk to me about it right now? I know about Retsnom from the other timeline. Oh, it seemed like you were having doubts, so I thought I should clear something up. EITO is the one behind this. That's a lot more convincing coming from you rather than Takamaru. I know you wouldn't say it without good reason. Does that mean you have some kind of proof?
Oh.
The garage was damaged the day after a defensive battle. I thought it best to be prepared for something similar this time and set a trap on all our doors. A trap? Perhaps that's too strong a word. It was just a scrap of paper wedged under each door. If the door opened at any point, it would dislodge the paper. I set them up after everyone had gone to bed and checked them this morning before anyone got up. Whoa, I didn't realize you'd been so busy. So the reason you're so sure about who did this? The cafeteria was still fine last night. The attack on it must have happened between then and this morning. And when I checked the doors, the only one where the paper had been moved was the one in EITO's cage. Well, this puts us in a tricky position. It certainly does. Yuriko and I were probably thinking the same thing. It was like we were seeing our own doubts reflected back on each other's faces. From what you've told me, EITO can be a master schemer when he wants to be. So much so he fooled everyone in your future right up to the end. Yeah, and his intelligence is top-notch, which makes this all the more confusing. All this random destruction seems a little too crude for him. You're right, it carries a considerable risk of him being found out without creating any real hindrance to our mission's success. I'm assuming he didn't hide or modify anything in the garage last time? No, nothing like that. If he really is the one responsible, I have no idea what he's trying to achieve. EITO's a smart guy. He always has a reason for everything he does. He wouldn't cause some destruction here and there just to inconvenience us. That would be beneath him. If he wanted to sabotage us so we'd lose the war, there are probably better ways of doing it. It doesn't seem like he's distracting us so we can tamper with the school's facilities either. He didn't do anything to the garage besides surface damage, and it's probably the same in the cafeteria. More than anything, I don't get why he'd be so obvious about it. If he causes too much trouble, he's dead. Suri made that very clear. The way I see it, that just leaves one possibility. Does he actually want to get caught? Is he trying to make us suspect him? Again, I don't see what he'd have to gain from that. But maybe there's some scenario where us pinning him as the culprit works out in his favor? I can't imagine what that might be, but it's the only explanation I can think of, too. Just why is he doing all this? That's the question I keep coming back to. I suggest we keep this between the two of us for now. Letting the others know will only cause more confusion. I think so, too. Takamaru would probably fly off the handle and do something we'd all regret. Yuriko and I went back to the others, and we all spent the day cleaning up the cafeteria. Sure enough, the Retsnom was no longer working, which didn't bode well. Looked like we'd be cooking for ourselves or getting by on preserved foods until it was fixed. Have you considered your buddy Retsnom? It's probably not Retsnom, if EITO had a trap on his cage door. The next day, Suri called us into the gym for a meeting.
Yeah.
And given the state the cafeteria is in, I figured it'd be easier to do this here. Anyway, it's bad news. The Retsnom is going to take longer to repair than we initially thought. What? You're kidding! Oh, calm down. We've got enough reserve supplies. You're not going to starve. Plenty of preserved rations, too. And if we want anything better than that, we gotta make it ourselves. That sucks. We ain't got time for that. Well, I can handle the cooking if you want, but it's gonna cost you. Taking money from your friends, Mr. Mariko? In that case, allow me to invite you all to Shez Tsukumo, where everyone eats for free. We'd be happy to cook for everyone. Luckily, we still got plenty of ketchup and mayonnaise. If it's gonna be your usual menu, I think I'll pass. I can only handle normal food. Not being able to use the Retsnom is really hurting us, huh? Of course, it doesn't matter to me since I only ever eat leftovers anyway. Oh, screw this. And screw EITO! I had to slug him one for putting us through all this hassle. Wait, did you call us all here today to tell us you finally found the culprit? To tell us to finally find the culprit? Did you call us all here today to tell us to finally find the culprit? Well, that's important too, of course, but fixing the machine is the more immediate concern. There's a lot of parts we don't have any spares for, and even worse, we don't have the materials we need to make new ones. So, you want us to go get those materials? Yep, if you split up and find what we need, I'll handle the rest. But I can't have you heading out all day and leaving the school undefended. So stick to nearby areas. Be ready to come back at a moment's notice. If anything happens, I'll contact you over the comms channel. Yeah, sounds like a lot of work, but that's what it takes to fix a machine. I'm sure we can get through it if we work together. I want this situation resolved as much as you do. A varied diet and proper nutrition are vital to your morale. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Ooh, what do you mean, Takamaru? Ain't no way we're gonna let EITO out for this, right? I better stay behind too. Someone's gotta keep an eye on him so he doesn't cause any more trouble. Wouldn't feel right just leaving him with Eva. Well, if you're volunteering to guard him, I won't say no. The rest is up to you, Sumino. Take it away. Got it. Let's get out there and find those materials. I couldn't help feeling that getting all of us off school grounds was what EITO had wanted all along. It wouldn't be hard for him to predict what Takamaru or one of the others would want to stay behind either. Was that his real goal? Somehow I didn't think so, so then what was he trying to do? For now, I'll just have to hope this doesn't blow up in my face. The rest of the team and I headed out, split into groups, and began searching for materials. He's gonna eat the baby. We did like Sirei said and didn't wander too far. Our first stop was a wooded area fairly close to the school. Okay, you go that way, I'll look over here. Sure, let's do this. Next, we walked to the coast, hoping to find something useful there. Have you finished your area yet, Takumi? No, not yet. I'm still looking to see if anything's washed up over here. Little by little, we went through the surrounding areas, trying to cover as much ground as possible. We kept up the search over the next few days. Day 66. The number of the 67! 68. Didn't I have a stupid joke about day 68? I don't remember what it was anymore. I would have to rewatch my videos, and I'm not going to do that because that's cringe. But I feel like I had a dumb 68 joke. Thanks to our systematic approach, we were making good progress getting a hold of the materials Siri had asked for. Before leaving that morning, I decided to check in on Darumi. Whoa, so that's what's going on outside. Sorry, I'm just lying here in bed while you're all working so hard. It's fine, I know you're working hard too in your own way. It might be a while until I can bring you any decent meals again, but hopefully it won't be too long. That's okay, I'll manage. I think my sense of taste has changed again. I can enjoy stuff that isn't made of paper a lot more than before now. It'll all be fun once the machine is fixed, so try not to worry. You're the only one I'm worried about, Takumi. You'd better not be taking everyone's burdens on yourself again. Look who's talking. Anyway, I've got to get back to work. You're still recovering, so take it easy, alright? Sure. I'll be a good girl and stay in here nice and quiet. After saying goodbye to Darumi, I spent another day outside looking for materials. Day 69. Nice. Well, better get up. I've got another... Dude, same, Takumi. I've got another day of searching ahead. We've almost got all the materials we need. This is the final stretch. We're so close to being done. Try as I might, I couldn't psych myself up all that much. 5 days of living on preserved foods would do that to a person. I never really appreciated how much appetite affected my motivation before. I've got to tough it out for a little longer. We should have everything we need by the end of today. Then we just have to fix the Retsnom-matic and everything will be fine. I met up with the rest of the team and we headed out on what I hoped would be a successful material gathering mission. Day 70. This is a good route, if only because it's not making us play literally every day. Better than fucking the slasher route of the slasher route. Or the killing game. Here we are, another morning. All this walking around day after day is starting to catch up with me, but we'll get it finished today, for sure. This is the final stretch. I mean it this time. But first, I'll go see how Darumi's doing. What? Morning, Sumino. Thank you for all your hard work these last few days. Here he is again, appearing in my room without knocking or even opening the door. How are you doing that? I'm tired and I'm busy. What do you want? I just happened to overhear you talking to yourself, you see. You said you were going to see how Darumi's doing, right? You said it yourself. You're busy with collecting all those important materials right now. Why not let someone else take care of Amamiya? We could get Ava to do it, or I can look in on her myself if you want. No, that's okay. It's really no trouble, and I think Darumi prefers it this way too. You two have gotten pretty close, so I guess you'd know. This sickness of hers has been going on for a while, though. Is there some kind of psychological aspect to it? It's not like the stress of battle was too much for her, so she decided to just sit it out from now on or anything. Don't underestimate her. May not look like it, but Darumi's fighting her own battle, and she's fighting with all her might. Against her condition, I mean. Please, just let me handle Darumi. If she doesn't get better soon, I'll take responsibility and work something out. Well, if that's what our time-traveling team leader wants, who am I to argue? I'm happy to leave this in your hands so long as things remain quiet. But the final battle's getting closer. I want her to fight again sooner or later, whether she's feeling up to it or not. Right, I understand. Is that everything? Because I really need to get started for the day. We're close to getting all the stuff you need. And if we don't get the Retsnomatic fixed soon, our morale's gonna get lower and lower. Yeah, about that, I'm afraid we've run into a teensy little problem. Another one? It turns out the parts I originally had in mind aren't gonna be enough to fix the machine. Oh, but don't worry, we've already found something that can serve as a substitute for the extra metallic parts we need. One of the team happened to find it by chance. We know where it is, and the thing itself isn't all that big. The only problem is that it's a pretty long way from here. You'll have to lead a team on a little expedition to retrieve it. An expedition? In addition to you, I've also asked Shizuhara and Kawana. They both agree to it. And of course, you're not gonna refuse either, are ya? No. Anything to get the machine working and everyone eating right again. If it's too much trouble for you, I can check in on Amamiya and... No, it's fine. I'll do that too. I'll handle all of it. Somehow I knew you'd say that. It's all on you then. Long distance mission, huh? Not only that, but Siri's more suspicious of me than ever. That was really a close one just now. No use worrying about the future. All I can do is go find the substitute material. After a quick look in on Darumi, I met up with Hiroko and Tsubasa and left on our mission. Since we were going further away, we decided to travel in our class armor. We walked for almost half the day. Finally, we reached our destination and began searching for the material Siri had asked for. Here! Over here, guys! Found it! Oh, what a relief. This took longer than I was expecting. It's almost nightfall. Between the journey here and all the searching, I'm feeling really drained. I know, but we still have stuff to do. Let's hurry and get this back to the school. Right now, can't we take a little break first? No, it's too risky. What's going on, Takumi? What are you so worried about? First of all, do you think all this stuff about suddenly needing extra parts is true? Of course it's true. I'm the one that noticed we'd need more. Why are you even asking? Well... You suspect Siri is scheming something. That he had some ulterior motive for getting you away from the academy for a while? Isn't that right? Or are you worried about Darumi? Wait, are the rumors about you two true? What rumors? Gaku said you and Darumi have been, doing stuff together. Are you afraid Siri's gonna find something to prove it? We haven't been doing anything. Don't believe that stuff. I'm so slugging Gaku for this later. I wouldn't mind so much if any of it was halfway true. Putting all that aside, I'm glad we'll finally be able to get some real food now. The stripped-back menu is really starting to get me down. You've been feeling it too, Hiroko? I'm a little surprised. Why? Did you think I was some kind of heartless robot? Yes? No? Of course not. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. At any rate, we've got what we came for. We can take it slow if you want, but let's at least get moving. Dunk. I received a sudden blow out of nowhere, and then everything went black. I had no idea what was going on. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground with a dull pain running through every inch of my body. Gradually, it dawned on me that someone must have hit me. Around the same time, my vision started to come back, and I saw that person standing over me. Veshnas? What are you doing here? You took my attack head on, but you're still conscious. I'd meant to swat you like a fly. You must have gotten a little stronger. Wait, where are Hiriko and Tsubasa? Remembering my friends, I slowly craned my neck to look around. Oh. What happened? The girls had also taken a lot of damage. They were just barely staying on their feet. Now then, I believe you asked me why I'm here. I happened to hear that you vile invaders were wandering around in this area. I heard that you and your band were trading your guitars for turntables. Leaving the safety of your nest without the proper defenses. You really should have known better. I heard that you and your band were trading your turntables for guitars. Damn it. We were so focused on the search we forgot to watch our backs. I just run out of worthy warriors on my side to devour too. I thought I was going to have to storm your base and pick you off one by one. How nice of you to save me the trouble by splitting up all on your own. Veshnas began walking towards me, slowly but deliberately, like a predator closing in on its prey. No, I can't die here. Even after coming back to the past, there's still so much I need to do. First, I'll have a taste of your blood. You should be honored. You get to become one with my superior self. But just when I was about to give up hope, I heard footsteps. Fast, heavy footsteps, and getting louder. Someone was coming this way.
Hold it right there!
Oh. She's gonna Retsnom all over the place.
Darumi? What are you doing here?
I know, it's weird. Charging in to come to my friend's rescue? So not my style. But putting my life on the line just to die in the dirt anyway? That sounds more like me, doesn't it?
What's the meaning of this? Are you volunteering to be devoured as well? Wait, why is your arm so abnormal?
Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe I got cursed by an evil spirit or something, but it's pretty cool, right? How do you like to get this power on your side? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Offer me a good enough deal and who knows what might happen.
Darumi, what are we doing?
Sorry, Takumi. Like I said, coming to the rescue isn't like me. I think I'm gonna stay on brand and turn traitor instead.
What are you talking about, Darumi? This is no time to kid around.
I'm serious. It looks like Retsnom hasn't just changed my body. It changed my mind as well.
Your mind?
I have all this power, and all of a sudden I don't feel like using it to protect the weak anymore. I want to use it to serve the strong.
You're kidding, right? Please tell me you're kidding.
What's this? Fighting amongst yourselves? You're really willing to come over to my side?
I sure am. But I want to know more about you and your operation first. Oh, and I really want to know just how strong you are.
Surely you can tell just by looking. I was able to dominate your comrades without even transforming.
Hot.
Right. But let's get into specifics.
I mean, what?
Like, how's your resistance to poison?
Low.
Poison? What does that have to do with...
And then... all of a sudden, Veshnas began choking and spluttering.
Just 'cause I'm dumb doesn't mean I'm not a threat! Turns out, my arm can make poison! I even made sure to stand upwind so you'd get the full force of it! Not bad for the comic relief emo character, huh?
You lied to me?
Wow, you're pretty tough! This is the strongest poison I've been able to make so far!
Curse you! I'll remember this!
Veshness began backing away. Then, with one mighty leap, she was gone. There was silence, and the four of us were left alone. Huh, I can't believe that worked. Darumi heaved a sigh of relief. Clonk. Darumi! Then teetered backwards and fell to the ground. Darumi, are you okay? Oh, I'm beat. I think I'm gonna be laid up for a while after this. Don't worry about the poison gas, by the way. I sucked it all back into my Retsnom arm. It's fine. I don't care about that. Are you... What exactly are you two talking about? Why is she the thing? Takumi, why did you turn her into the thing? What's going on with your arm? That's not just some funky body paint, right? Okay, there's a really good explanation for this, guys. When I tell you, you're gonna laugh.
Oh?
It's okay, you can tell us later. For now, let's just get her back to the academy. I don't really get what's going on, but thanks for saving us, Darumi. Oh, seriously, don't mention it. It's not like me to be this nice. You're wrong. If you ask me, this is a classic Darumi move. It's true, she has been like, there was that one time I thought she was gonna be a problem in the killing game route, but then it turns out she was chill there too. Anyway, we began our return journey through the ruins and wastelands, carrying Darumi the whole way. By the time Last Defense Academy came into view, the sun had already been up for a while. Wait, so it's the next day? Day 71, Siri must have noticed something had gone wrong. He was there to greet us when we got back. We barely had any time to rest before he called us all to the gym for another meeting.
Yeah.
So, Amamiya's sitting this one out in her room. Yeah, she was sleeping when we left her. She looked like she was in a lot of pain, though. Alright, then let's cut right to the chase. Sumino, care to explain what's going on here? Okay, Sire, I promise there's a reasonably good explanation for this. When I tell you, you're gonna laugh. Everyone's eyes were focused squarely on me. This was it. Now that things had reached this point, I couldn't go on hiding the truth anymore. Alright, I'll tell you, but it's a long story. It all started when we learned about a creature called Retsnom. I told everyone everything Darumi and I had been doing together, about how Darumi had fused with Retsnom, and how if she could create a ruby tier, the team from Second to Last Defense Academy could be revived. Of course, I also had to tell them about the strange and unpredictable changes Darumi was going through. When I was finally done, the first one to speak was Nozomi. You're bringing them back. You can really do that. If you can, that'd be huge. But that's if the legends about the ruby tier are true, right? And even if they are, it still depends on whether Miss Amamiya can figure out how to actually make it. When you put it like that, the chances seem rather slim. But isn't it worth trying anyway? I mean, if it works, things will be so much better for all of us. Now hold on a minute. I'm not ready to buy into all this legend stuff just yet. I'm more interested in why you brought some weird monster into the school without telling us. Gaku? You are directly personally responsible for the zombies. Shut up. I'm sorry. I didn't know if it was gonna work, and I didn't want to worry you. But no matter how risky it was, or how slim the chances were, I had to try. There was even the smallest chance of bringing the others back. I had to take it. You've really felt terrible about leaving them behind all this time, haven't you? Yeah, I've never stopped feeling guilty that I let them die. I'm sorry. You've been suffering too, and I said all those horrible things to you. It's okay. I'm the one who made the choice that led to their deaths. There's no getting away from that. It's not gonna do much good if Darumi keels over and we're left up a creek. Seriously, you could have at least told us you were gonna try this crazy shit. I know, I really am sorry. It's not your fault, Takumi. This just means everyone else hadn't proved themselves worthy of your trust. You trying to pin the blame on us now? Give it a rest, EITO. If you're going to try to sow discord among us, I'd prefer you just keep quiet. As you wish. I'd already decided whose side I'm on for a long time ago, after all. It's got nothing to do with you, Takumi. Anyway, I'll go back to my cage and let all of you talk this out in peace. Without another word, EITO left the gym, acting for all the world like he was the one in charge. Is it alright to let him leave like that? Should I go after him? Nah, let him go. He'd only try to make things worse anyway. Getting back on track, I don't think this is something we can pass judgment on right away. We need to see if Takumi's information pans out first. Right. I'm sorry to dump all this on you at once, but the Undying Flame Boy's been doing research too, so... The solution here is perfectly simple. We just have to activate the bomb inside Amamiya and kill her. Hey, were you even listening just now? Oh, I was listening. You let yourself be swayed by an invader's trickery and allowed a dangerous parasitic life form to fuse with one of my soldiers. Where's your proof that this isn't a trap? How do you know Amamiya isn't under the invader's control? I can't take those kinds of risks. First off, I'm killing her to see if it'll reset the changes. But this could be our chance to bring the others back. All you've got to go on are musty old legends. And not even decent human legends, but ones that come from them. Them? Oh, never mind. The point is, Amamiya's become a liability. For the sake of humanity's future, she has to be eliminated. Siri, are you serious? If you really think Darumi's dangerous, can't we just lock her up instead? No, that won't do. I've got to think about what we'll do if killing her doesn't fix the problem too. Either way, she's gonna boom right here, right now. Wait, can we talk about this? Absolutely not. Humanity's victory takes priority. No. The thing I was most afraid of is about to happen, and there's nothing I can do. This is the whole reason I kept quiet. This is exactly the kind of situation I wanted to avoid. I have to stop Sire. I can't let him do this. If I defy him, he'll probably blow me up as well. And he can change the settings on the Revive-O-Matic and refuse to bring me back like he did with EITO. He's always had the option to do that, but I can't just let him kill Darumi. Before I could do anything, though, somebody else stepped in and took action. Yo.
Huh?
For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. EITO had brought out his class weapon and stabbed Sire with it.
So long.
And a moment later... a vicious explosion echoed through the gym as the bomb inside EITO was detonated.
EITO!
Oh.
Looks like this is as far as I go.
Well, I guess that works out.
What were you thinking? You must have known this would happen. And without Sire's permission, you can't be brought back anymore.
You're in the same position. He could have changed the settings for any of you at any time. He might even have killed Darumi and denied her the right to be revived. I couldn't allow that.
Huh? Wait. What are you talking about? You did this?
Because she's not a gross human anymore. She's a fucking thingoid. She's a John Carpenter.
One night, I saw Darumi walking around the school, all alone. She was so beautiful. She looked nothing like the repulsive humans I'm so used to seeing. The sight of her took my breath away.
EITO's disorder made him see people as hideous monsters, but not Darumi? This must have been back when she was going out at night so no one would see how much pain she was in. If Retsnom fused with her so much at that point that she was no longer human, then maybe that meant EITO would see her as just a normal person? It would have been the first time in his life he'd seen a person as they really were.
From that moment on, my heart belonged to her. I swore to protect her, to do whatever it took to keep her safe.
So, all the random acts of destruction around the school.
Nothing but a distraction. A little mystery to put your attention on me and away from her was the only thing I could do to stop you asking questions about why she kept missing battles.
Seriously? That's what all that was about?
I'll admit, it wasn't the most sophisticated plan. But then again, it was my first time doing something to help another person.
EITO.
Please, no more talk. I'm almost out of time. Let me spend my last moments thinking about the most beautiful person I've ever seen, and how I was able to protect her.
He dead? Yeah. The corpse recovery drone isn't coming. It won't now that Sire's gone. Guess he wasn't bluffing about that. So, EITO's really dead now? He's never coming back? He just had to die in the coolest way possible, too. He hated us right to the end. But he had guts. In his own way, he did what he thought was right.
Oh.
As for Sire, he's broken beyond repair. We won't have to worry about him killing Darby now, but are we gonna be okay without him? We'll work something out. I spent most of my last timeline without him. We can do it again. We'd better clean all this up. We still have to fix the Retsnom too. Yeah. I will help in any way I can. Give your orders and I will obey. We divided up and set about dealing with the aftermath of the conflict. Eva attended to Cire's remains while I took Eito's body and buried it in the schoolyard. Tsubasa, meanwhile, got back to work with repairing the Retsnom. While we were working, nobody spoke all that much. Eito's last moments had left an impression on all of us. He'd been a traitor, but he'd given his life for a good cause. I don't think we knew how to feel about him anymore. Day 72. The next morning, I went to Darumi's room and told her all about what had happened. Wow, EITO did that? I didn't know he had it in him. Yeah, he surprised all of us. And now everybody knows about my arm and everything. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to tell him. But don't worry, I'm sure we can work something out. You could have told him this was all my idea, then no one would get mad at you. You really are too honest for your own good, Takumi. You're giving me too much credit. It's a pity about Sire. I know he wasn't exactly nice, but I kind of like the little guy. Well, guess this is my own fault for rushing off and saving you on my own. I'm glad you did. If you hadn't been there, I'd have been done for. Nah, you'd have tapped into some kind of latent power and got through it. You didn't need me. That's not true. And how did you know we were in trouble back then anyway? I had some kind of vision. More Retsnom powers, I guess. Then I ran as fast as I could, whipped up the poison and, well, you know the rest. Guess I used up a little too much energy doing all that stuff at once. I could barely even move. It's like my battery's right down to 1%. Well, you can relax now. Everything's gonna be fine, so just get some rest. Sure, I think I'm gonna be sleeping for even longer this time, so don't freak out, okay? Darumi let out a gentle sigh and closed her eyes. I still had a lot of doubts about whether our plan would work, and whether the ruby tear would be ready in time. What concerned me most of all was whether Darumi herself would be okay.
Huh?
I'd better go find the others so we can discuss what to... Ah, shit. What?
Intrude.
Another attack? It's not Veshness this time, right? Even if it is, I still have to fight. It's our turn to keep Darumi safe. I took off at a run and rushed in the direction of the war room. Is everyone here? The battle's about to start. What about Darumi? She can't even move. She says she used up too much power saving us before. So we gotta do this without her, EITO, or Sire? Well, that's just how it goes. We fight or we die, same as ever. Veshness isn't gonna show up this time, right? I don't think I can handle fighting her again so soon. We won't know until we get out there, but whatever happens, I'm sure we can get through it. That's right. No matter how hard it gets, we have to do this. If we all work together, I know we can win. Let's do this, everyone. Defensive battle, initiate. Are you the one that gets to say that? I guess you can say whatever you want, but I never thought about it.
More invaders means more to kill. Let's all kill them together. There's no sign of Veshness.
For now, at least. You never know. She might show up later.
If she does, we'll just dig in our heels and give her what for. No guts, no glory.
Right! No guts, no glory.
That goes for you too, Mr. Wussy Baby.
Enough with the weird nicknames! I ain't no wuss.
Yeah, you are, bitch.
No!
No. Skip the battle.
That should be all for this wave. Another successful extermination.
These invaders had those weird voices too. They're really starting to creep me out.
There is no need to pay attention to their voices. We must kill the invaders.
Ava's right. We can't let the enemy start rattling us now.
Right. Just ignore them. We have more important things to worry about.
Speaking of which, we've got more enemies on the way.
Are you ready, Mr. Pants Wetter? I never wet my pants. Let's
Yeah,
just
you
do this.
do. Yeah, you do. He's bozo. I'm liking this new emo Gakko dynamic.
Not like this! I don't want to fight!
You win. What do I win? Another beer. Every time.
Alright, I think that's finally all of them.
And no Veshness. That's a relief, at least.
She's probably still recovering from Darumi's poison attack.
Her lack of numbers is really starting to hurt us, though. Things are only going to get harder from here.
I know what it's like to feel the sting of loneliness, but it's even worse now.
Let's head back and get some rest. I can't wait to fall asleep in my dear sister's arms.
Shut up! We don't do that, everyone.
If anybody wants to fall asleep in my arms, just let me know. I will do anything to be of help to you.
Well, if you don't mind.
Don't even think about it, Gaku.
And so, another defensive battle came to an end. We barely made it through by the skin of our teeth. We might not be so lucky next time. All our hopes were riding on Darumi and the Ruby Tier now. That is going to be all the brain power I have for tonight. Yeah, that's all I got for now. Thank y'all for coming by. Thank y'all for hanging out. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, and y'all chose to spend some of y'all's time with me. I appreciate you for it. Streams are gonna be sporadic, like I've said before. Tonight was a random secret stream. The next 100-line stream could be anytime, although it's probably not gonna be this weekend. I would have to get off work really early tomorrow or Saturday, and Sunday is usually like my fucking anime night, where I catch up on my stories. So probably not Sunday. It might be next week that you see more 100-line. Anyway. Oh god, I'm fucking fried. Take care of yourselves, be good to one another, peace out, I love y'all. Bye-bye. Bye, Inara.